Good morning, everyone. The 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no talking, no smoking, no eating or drinking, no laying down or sleeping.
And no driving.
No driving or riding in a motor vehicle. Please keep your device on mute until you are addressed by staff. And keep your device on a level surface so that your face may be seen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Okay. Ethan Walker?
Yes, hello. Good morning.
Good morning. All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Ethan Walker. This is ticket number P10928111. One count drove while license suspended. Also calling ticket number P11433708. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, drove while unlicensed. Count 3, improper plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Paul Faulkner, P22994, Representative Bennett. Your name, sir?
Ethan Walker.
Your Honor, there is an offer. My client would plead guilty to the unregistered motor vehicle. The remaining 3 to be dismissed. My client accepts that offer.
Is that right, Mr. Walker?
Yes, Your Honor.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Walker, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yeah.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future? You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Understanding all of this information, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, sir.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of December the 9th of 2020. Were you in the area of Connor and Midden Streets in the city of Detroit driving a Ford vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor, I was.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was it unregistered or untitled at the time?
Yes.
Satisfied, Attorney Faulkner?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court, I can see you, Mr. Williams. You know that, right? You invite people into court like that? I'm sorry, Mr. Walker. Hold on for a second. Now,
I'm sorry,
everybody, I don't know, Mr. Williams, hold on a minute. Let me talk. I don't need an explanation. I'm just give a general statement. Everybody, I could not choose Devontae.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was just making sure. I'm sorry.
Everybody just put yourself on mute. I know that doing virtual court can be a little different sometimes. You know, you're not always able to flip to the screen to see who can see you all. Sometimes you're at work, so you're able to still do stuff and you can kind of not have to be down here, pay the parking fees, have to come to court. But I can see everything that everyone is doing. And so it's not necessarily inappropriate, but it's very distracting sometimes when I'm trying to take care of other matters and other business. Y'all have to be mindful of it. You almost have to treat it like, well, you don't almost. You need to treat it like you're in the courtroom. And I don't mind if people come in to see what's going on, but you can't be having conversations and chit-chatting off to the side, inviting people into your camera screen and doing all kinds of stuff and getting up and moving around. They can see it all. And especially YouTube can see it all, y'all. So whatever you do, whatever business you take care of, you get up, and your pants is hanging a little bit back behind you, everybody on YouTube world just saw everything that's taking place. I just want everybody to be mindful of that at all times, okay? All right, continuing on, Mr. Walker. There's a stipulation for probable cause for the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Yes,
So,
Your Honor.
Thank you. On count one of ticket P 11433708 is going to be as charged. Counts 2 and 3 of that ticket, as well as ticket P 10928111 is going to be dismissed. Mr. Walker, you owe quite a few dollars worth of fees for cases and disposition. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Are you gonna pay those?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I am.
When?
Would I be able to set up a payment plan or anything like that?
You can come down to court to set up a payment plan.
Okay, is there any other way to do this, like through the internet or anything?
No, all right. I was trying to see if you were really motivated to pay, because I was going to disqualify your fines for today, but you're not like excited about having to set that up. So you have to physically come down. You in somebody's car, so somebody will either drive you down to the court to take care of this or handle it. But
Well,
if it's not,
I'm in a different state, Your
some
Honor.
additional fines and costs today.
I'm in a different state, Your Honor. I don't live in Michigan anymore.
No other ones just remain in the system, fines and stuff. All right, I'm gonna waive your cost and fines. You already owe us like $1,000. It's just a little under $900. So I'll waive your cost and fines. Those will remain on you. They'll eventually start garnishing your checks if you don't pay them. So I would advise you to try and figure out a payment plan. Call the courts, okay? Call the court so that they can do that, because you don't want them to just start taking money out of your check one day, because they're gonna get all that money. And they're gonna add late fees and costs to it too, to make it even more. So you wanna pay those, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem, Mr. Walker. You have a good day. And they'll deny you from getting your license in another state too, just so you know, 'cause they won't clear up any of these things. I'm just trying to make sure you're aware, sir, Mr. Walker, so you know what's going on.
Okay,
Trying to
thank
be
you.
kind, okay? All right, you have a fantastic day, Mr. Walker.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Lamont Williams? Levante Williams? Levante. I saw it.
Yes, I'm here.
You don't have him yet, Judge.
Levante? Yes, we do.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
we have
here.
him, but I mean, I don't think I've talked to him. Did I talk to you, Williams?
You ain't talking
Which
to
one?
me.
Yeah,
Okay,
Levante.
all right, Mr. Williams, I didn't realize you weren't talked to. Hold on. Amber Williams?
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of People versus Amber Williams. This is Z ticket 808479. This is one count of operating with a high VAC. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Paul Faulkner, Representative Tennant, your name, ma'am?
Ma'am, state your name for the record. You're doing all that moving, now she's broke.
Yes.
Yes.
What's your name, ma'am? Miss Williams?
Well,
Yes.
Can you tell us your name, Miss Williams?
Amber Woods.
Thank you. Your Honor,
I
I'm
can't,
sorry.
but go ahead. Go ahead.
Just going to say we continue plea of not guilty with question of bench trial date.
Okay. Ms. Williams, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Put your hand down. Ms. Williams, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney? That would have been Mr. Faulkner in private
Yes.
today about the case and about your rights?
Yes.
And he's informing me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to move forward, ma'am?
I'm sorry.
I said, he told me, Mr. Faulkner has told me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself, and I will be the person who will listen to all the evidence, listen to all the facts, and based on the law, make a decision. Is that how you want to move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna set this for October the 3rd. October the 3rd at 9 a.m. via Zoom. I need you to be in a place with good reception and everything like that, where you can be able to sit for this trial. Your bond last time was said that you were supposed to attend an AA meeting once a week. Have you been attending those?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, continue to do that, and I'm gonna keep your bond the same as it is right now, okay, ma'am?
Okay.
All right, so we'll see you
Can I
back
ask
October.
Can I ask you a question as far as my license? As far as that, I have to wait until everything is over, or I'm not sure how to go about this right now.
Yes, you have to follow whatever rules they said to follow, so I'm sure that they can get their license back until they finish this scanner.
She cannot, Your Honor. She has to wait till the case is over.
Yep, so you have to wait until the case is over,
Okay.
okay? All right, thank you, that concludes this hearing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Mr. Donaldson, I'm sorry, Mr. Donaldson,
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
good morning. And Mr. White, you can unmute yourself and activate your camera. I do have the prosecutor in the courtroom. That's who I was waiting for.
Okay.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Sam White. This is case number Z808568. This is one count of operating while intoxicated, high BAC. This is the date and time set for an evidentiary hearing. Appearances for the record, starting with the city attorney, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. John Gillis, P79500 on behalf of the people of the city of Detroit.
And counsel, can I have your name for the record, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Attorney Russ Donaldson, P number 53660, appear on behalf of Mr. Sam White. Your Honor, we had agreed to proceed with today's hearing via Zoom technology and waive our right to an in-person hearing.
All right. And Mr. White, can you please state your name for the record?
Yes, Your Honor. Sam White.
All right. This is the date and time set for an evidentiary hearing in this matter. It's in my understanding, are we ready to proceed, city attorney?
Your Honor, the people are unable to proceed today. There is a necessary civilian witness that the Detroit Police Department was unable to locate. It's alleged that the necessary witness is the only individual who observed Mr. White driving on the incident date. And Detroit Police do not have contact information for this witness. The officer I did speak to was going to try to locate him at some of the areas he frequents to see if she could obtain contact information. She was unable to do so by the time our response was due, and she has still been unable to do so. So at this time, we would have to request that this matter be dismissed.
All right. Any comments from attorney?
Your Honor, I would just ask that we're ready to proceed. I'd ask that the case be dismissed.
All right. Well, in light of that information that we don't have a necessary witness, the court is going to dismiss this matter. I'm going to dismiss it without prejudice. What that means, Mr. White, is that if they do indeed find this witness that they need to find, they can refile it because they'll have that opportunity to do so. But as of today, it is dismissed on the part that they cannot find this witness necessary today, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay,
You're
thank
welcome.
you, Your
If
Honor.
there's nothing further- You're welcome, Mr. White. If there's nothing further, now, Mr. White, that doesn't mean that you passed it today, but be very cognizant of that. Because you
Okay.
drink and drive, or you take someone's life, or you drink and drive in the city of Detroit and get caught, guess what judge you're coming back before?
It's gonna be you, Your Honor.
It is, and I have a good memory.
I understand.
All right, there's nothing
Thank-
further that can be here, and everybody have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I just have like two more, and I'll come check back.
Thank you. I just wanted to get this out of the way.
Absolutely, thank you.
Mr. Savante Williams, have you been spoken to already?
By you?
By me.
No. By the,
Yes.
by the,
Ye-
okay, I just
yes.
want to make sure. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Savante Williams. This is case number SP 122-69291. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. And your name, sir?
Devontae Williams.
Your Honor, there is an offer. My client will plead guilty to unregistered motor vehicle, no insurance to be dismissed. My client accepts it.
Is that right, Mr. Williams?
Yes, Your Honor.
If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Williams, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention, sir, back to the date of October 12th of 2021. Were you in the area of West Canfield, streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were in that area, were you driving a Kia vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And was it unregistered or untitled at the time you were driving that vehicle?
Yes, it was.
Satisfied, Attorney Faulkner?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter in a plea of driving while licensed, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle, and dismiss count 2, the no insurance misdemeanor. Sir, you don't have any new stuff up to date yet?
To be honest, Your Honor, it's been a lot going on. Like, I just got out of school. I just finished school. So I've been really just focused on school. It's been a lot going on with it. So I'm really focused on it right now that I'm out of school. Right now, school is over. So I'm really trying to get it done right now. So I just need a little more time, if you may please.
If I may please, huh? Where you at school at?
Wayne State,
What are you studying, sir?
computer science, but I'm just taking up 2 classes right now.
I mean, you're still enrolled in school, aren't you?
Yeah.
Did I ask you how many classes you were taking?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm not majoring nothing right now. That's what I'm looking into though, you know. But I'm just taking 2 classes just for now.
That's what you do when you're young. You look into stuff. You're taking school, take pride in that you're going to school and you're trying to figure things out and get it all
Yeah.
together. It's okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Listen, I want you to be successful. I need you to not get tickets though. You gotta register
Okay, so
everything is
can
up
I-
to date. Okay, so what? Tell me the story.
Can I tell you something? So look,
Yeah.
I got a job now in Grand Rapids. It's through this company called LTL Staffing. So I don't have to drive my vehicle. They shuttle us back and forth. So I'm just trying to like stack my money, get everything in order, you know. So yeah, I'm working on that.
I like that. I like that. How old are you, sir?
I'm 22.
And you're trying to get it all together. These your
Trying
only 2
to.
tickets?
Yes.
All right. We'll waive your costs and fines today. Good luck to you. All I want you to do is be successful, succeed, and come back and tell me that you did all that, okay?
I got you. I
Okay,
appreciate
I
you.
appreciate it. I know you do. That's why I'm gonna give you this break. Now, if you come back, Mr. Williams, I'm not gonna give you a break. I'm gonna charge you some money next time, okay?
I got you.
Okay, you go
God bless
ahead and take care of business. I'm happy to hear that you got a job. That seems like you're pretty excited about too for the summer.
Oh yeah, I am. Yeah.
Excited.
God is good.
Amen. All right now. Okay, Mr. Williams. All right, you're all set. That concludes this hearing. Take care of your business. Make sure you get everything in order so that when you come back for school in the fall, you'll be registered and your car will have everything that it needs, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, have a good day. That concludes this hearing.
All right.
All right. Bye. Have Have a good day.
You
Mr.
too.
Witt, I will. I think Mr. Witt has everything taken care of.
Right here.
Okay, sir. She just printed out everything you sent her, okay, Mr. Witt, so I can have it for the file.
Okay.
Now, thank you for taking care of business.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus, is it Brenner, Witt? U ticket 619700621. This is one count of disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. And your name, sir?
Brenner Witt.
Now, it's my understanding that Mr. Wood has complied completely. I believe he has emailed the 2 documents showing that he did the class and the test, and he said he paid it $300.
All right, at this time, I am in receipt of, I'm in receipt of a certificate saying that he completed the program, the misdemeanor morality program. We did look in the computer system and he sent us a copy that he had paid his $300 fine. We also have a copy that he did take his test that he was supposed to take. That is him completing every task that he was supposed to complete. So at this time, the court is going to close out these matters under disorderly conduct, sir. You are all set. Thank you for being in compliance the first time that you came back to court.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Very welcome. If there's nothing further, I'm going to close this matter out successfully, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day, Mr. Witt.
You too.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I think. Yeah, and then.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, Mr. Faulkner, I know you still have to talk to Levante Williams, and for the other Williams, I'm trying to get drug court down here because I don't know what else to do with him at this point. So let me try and get drug court to talk to Mr. Williams about.
Sure. And I'll go in and talk with which one of the Williams?
Okay, hold on a second. Let me reopen up the breakout.
I think it's Levante.
It is Levante. All right.
That room 8.
Yeah. It's gonna be room 6. Levante, I'm gonna put you into room number 2 to talk. Join that room for me, please, so Attorney Faulkner can join that room with you. Moto G Play, who are you?
Judge, I turned off the video because he was smoking and wasn't dressed appropriately for court.
Okay. Moto G Play?
Yes, yes. Thank you. Bye.
Good morning.
Sir, this is court. This is live court on YouTube.
I was trying to get an adjournment.
You need to sit up first. Please. You need to be dressed appropriately for court, so you might want to call in instead. This is live court. We're on YouTube, so everyone can see you. This is a courtroom for all purposes. So you are not ready, you are not dressed appropriately for court. I need you to do such. So you can call the courtroom at 313-965.
965.
2293. And we'll be able to service you that way today.
Okay. 965-2293. Okay, thank you.
Mr. Williams, I'm trying to get someone to talk to you. This is your second violation with me and I'm not too happy, so I'm trying to get somebody to talk to you right now. So just hold tight.
Is she talking to me? She talking.
Okay. I said, I'm trying to get someone to talk to you about a program. Officer, thank you, officer. I'm trying to get someone to talk to him about a program, because this is the second violation. I'm not too happy right now. So just hold tight. They come.
Understand, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Hold tight, Mr. Williams. I haven't forgotten about you, trust me. I know you spoke to the attorney, but I gotta have you speak to one more person today. He's good. All right, just mute him.
Judge,
Yes.
on, which Williams is this, Levante Williams? There's
Yes,
three
Levante.
cases listed on the docket. There's three on the docket, but there's six cases that, I think he had some up on the 8th. We probably combined them. But the ones
Yes, we
they
did.
wanted to plead on, I don't have them. I don't know what the charges are.
Okay, on the case they wanted to plead on, one is drive unregistered or untitled vehicle,
Uh-huh.
and then the other one is blockading, it's no proof of insurance, that they want him to do blockading.
Okay.
And they're
Okay.
gonna actually.
And the other four to be dismissed.
Stuff, yeah,
I'm sorry, I didn't understand you, Judge.
I said they'll dismiss the U ticket and everything else.
Okay. I'll get back in there. Now I gotta
Okay.
remember what breakout room he's in. I don't know.
He was in breakout room number 6, I believe.
6.
Yep, 6.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The first name is Christian.
All right. Mr. Watson, I know that you spoke to my clerk already. So we have to get an
Yes,
offer for
ma'am.
you. To figure this out. We need to take care of you today though, because your case is so old on my docket. They courts really want me to take care of you, so I'm gonna take care of you even though you're a little late. So you're gonna have to hold tight though, because I have to call the city prosecutor to come.
Okay, Tom Hamilton, my phone. I don't know what happened.
You're okay, Williams.
You're sure.
All right, Mr. Watson, so I'm gonna ask you to go to breakout room. It's gonna ask you to go breakout room number 2. Join that room. And as soon as I get an offer, Mr. Faulkner is gonna come in there and talk to you. It may be a moment though, okay?
Okay.
He's not on, is he on the docket?
He's on the docket. He's under the 835. His name is Teron O. Williams. Let me make sure I had the right name.
Watson, yeah.
It is Sereno, I have it right. Okay.
We have like.
Okay. It's a couple of days already. All right, Mr. Watson, were you able to join that breakout room or no? Oh, there you go. Okay, great. All right, Mr. Williams. Oh, he went back in. Mr. Williams. All right. All right, Mr. Williams, you ready for your matter?
Put it on mute or take off the mute, Mr. Williams. Levante.
Hello?
Okay. Can you sit still for me too?
Yes.
Not two. Not two. No one's spoken to you, Mr. Williams. Mr. Elmore.
I have,
Williams, you
yeah.
got instructions, okay? No one's spoken to you. I'm waiting for someone to come talk to you, okay? Just hold tight, Mr. Williams. I know you don't want to be sitting there, but you're sitting there because of you. So just hold tight. I gotta find somebody to come speak to you right now. They're running your information to find out if you're eligible for this other program that I'm going to put you into. Because obviously courtroom probation is not it for you. So I'm trying to find a program to put you in. Just hold tight. Now, Levante Williams, I'm going to do your matter.
Yes, ma'am.
I see Ms. Sandy on the screen. Thank you. Now calling the matter of the people versus Levante Williams. This is you, ticket 598-39321. This is one count of consuming alcohol in public. Also ticket number P1189712. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Case number SP1268501. Count 1, drive unregistered untitled vehicle. Count 2, no proof of insurance. And case number SP1267580. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, improper plate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, sir? Mr. Williams, Levante, your name?
Levante Williams, man.
Your Honor, my client continues his not guilty plea requesting a bench trial date. He knowingly waives his right to a jury trial. And he wants to make sure that I think you've already included the June 8th tickets on this, so they'll all go together.
They are all here and all accounted for. Is that right, sir? You have a bench trial in these matters?
Say it again, man.
You would like to have a bench trial in these matters?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, please raise your right hand. Swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Williams, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today? That would have been Mr. Faulkner about your case and about your rights.
Yeah.
And he's informing me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself. I will listen to all the evidence and all the testimony of the witnesses. Based on that, make a ruling on the law. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna set it for October the 3rd. October the 3rd, 9 a.m. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal on all of these matters, $0 personal, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, it's gonna be via Zoom, so the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in on that day, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir, thank you for dressing appropriately for court today. I do appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes the hearing. I'll see you back October the 3rd, okay?
Okay, no, ma'am.
All right, have a good day, sir. Good morning, Mr. Griffin.
Good morning, Your Honor. How you doing today?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing good.
Good, thank you. Before I even put you into a breakout room, Mr. Williams, I know that you were able to look up some of the information before you talk to him. Does he appear at first sight to be eligible?
Yes, Your Honor. Here is nothing in this criminal background that will,
I don't want to waste your time or my time if it was something like that, okay?
okay.
All right, Mr. Elmore Williams, I'm going to put you into what's called a breakout room to talk to Mr. Griffin. You've already been in one with Mr. Faulkner. And now Mr. Griffin is gonna have you speak with him about a program that I think may be more appropriate as opposed to courtroom probation or probation traditionally. So Mr. Griffin, I'm gonna put you all in breakout room number 1.
Okay.
William, Mr. Elmore Williams, I'm gonna put you in breakout room number 1. I don't know if Mr. Faulkner needs to go in there. Do you need to go in there, Attorney Faulkner?
No, I do not, Your Honor. I'm never involved. They just do it themselves.
Okay. All right. Are you getting some help, Mr. Elmore Williams? Did you check and see if the other Mr. Williams' license is valid? Or he drives around on Zoom? Well,
But,
okay. Check it off. Why are you late, Mr. Williams? DeJuan Williams, why are you late?
I apologize, Your Honor. It just slipped my mind. I was taking my son back out of town, back home. I didn't mean to disrespect the court.
You're the argument of why people say that we should have in-person court, so that way people won't miss the dates and the time.
My apologies.
Let me see what I can do. Now you have to stay still. You kept getting put out because you can't drive on Zoom. That's a liability. We can't have you driving on Zoom, so you need to be able to stay still right now, okay?
I understand. That's why I pulled over.
Okay. All right, sir. I'm going to put you in breakout room number 3. I do have the courtroom prosecutor here, so he's gonna look at your file and give you an offer. Attorney Faulkner is gonna come in there and talk to you. He has one person ahead of you checked in late as well, and so he's gonna talk to him and then talk to you. So it'll probably be about 10, 15 minutes. You're in there all by yourself with nobody before you hear from Mr. Faulkner, okay?
No problem.
All right, I won't get off without doing your matter today though, okay, sir?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to put you in room number 3. Okay, Mr. Williams?
Okay,
All right, go to that room for me. Thank you.
you're welcome. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
yeah, I need a Toronto Watson offer also.
He has a couple of state
I just
tickets.
sent it.
Oh, you sent it, okay.
Yes, I just sent it.
Yeah. He has a couple of state tickets. Hold on before you go in there.
And I sent it over to Juan Williams. Oh,
Okay. They haven't reached me yet, but they will, I'm sure.
He got 4 state tickets, so he'll have to plead. He don't have a cycle license. Maybe the drove unregistered, untitled vehicle for the, well, he's already doing one of those. Well, he can do another one for the state ticket he got. He has 3 state tickets. Unless he has his license now, his moped license. Yeah, I mean, his cycle license, sorry. Mr. Williams' case will be fairly easy as well. DeJuan Williams.
What'd you do on Toronto? What?
I say he's pleading to two, oh, did you take care of all the tickets? God bless. Never mind, the offer got sent over to you once. He's just pleading to two. He's just pleading to the improper plates, drive unregistered and titled vehicle. The rest will be dismissed.
Okay,
Nothing. I'm good.
and on the one,
And on DeJuan, his ticket is actually being dismissed for him paying his civil infraction ticket.
so everything will be dismissed for the one. Okay. Okay. I got Dewan's, what's Watson's breakout room?
Okay, he's two, number two.
Okay, I should stay out for this hearing here.
You should, so we'll have to take care of it right now. Now I'm calling the, Miss Sandy. All right, cool. Now calling the matter of the people versus Elmore Williams. This is case number Z808-691. This is one count of operating. Let me make sure it's not high BAC. Operating with a high BAC. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Paul Faulkner, represent the defendant, and your name again, sir, Mr. Williams?
Elmo Marcel Williams.
And your name, sir?
Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Griffin, drug court case manager on behalf of the probation department.
I'm sorry, Judge. Would you repeat your name? You were talking at the same time Mr. Faulkner was. Mr. Griffin.
Okay, Brian Griffin, drug court case manager on behalf of the probation department.
Thanks.
All right. We're here today because this is the second time that I've received a probation violation for the tether, alcohol tether that Mr. Williams received. And he hasn't pled to anything as of yet, case manager Griffin. So I thought that because he had received those 2 times in a row, maybe he needed a more strenuous program or something a little bit more helpful to him. Did you have an opportunity to talk with him, Mr. Griffin?
Yes, Your Honor. I explained to him the rules of probation, that it was more of a intensive type of probation. In pro record check, he does qualify for the program. So, I did explain to him exactly what the program was.
Now, you're gonna have to help me out a little bit. He hasn't actually pled to this case yet. Do I need to do that first, or how can we have him participate? What would you like me to do?
Yeah, he would have to plead first, and then he have to be referred over to probation. They have to do a substance abuse evaluation. And then he'll come back to you for a sentence, and then on the sentencing date, he can be placed on Judge Holmes' docket if he chooses to come into the program.
Okay, so he does need to plead first.
Yeah, we post sentence, so he need to plead first, then refer to probation for the substance abuse eval, and then we'll get it after that.
All right. Are you ready to participate in this program? You want to take a participation in this program, Mr. Williams?
Yeah, I want to,
Okay. Are you prepared? Nah, go ahead.
What you say, what am I, I'm going to go to that regular probation?
Yes, but first, are you ready to take a plea today? Because in order for me to be able to refer you, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have you plead guilty to the, and I believe we had an offer on it. Let me see. Yes, so the offer was to plead to just operating while intoxicated instead of operating with a high BAC. Based upon that, what would happen is that you will will be referred to after you were, took the plea. There will be a substance abuse evaluation and there will be a referral to the drug treatment program that would take place. But in order for that process to begin, you will have to take responsibility and plead guilty to operating while intoxicated. Is that something that you want to do?
Well, how long I have to be in jail? If I plead guilty, how long I have to be in jail?
Your Honor, he's got a, if I may interject here, his wife died a couple months ago, and he has a son at home. He's, I think, in his early 20s that requires constant attention. And there's no one else to take care of him but my client. He has someone that can drop in occasionally, but that's all that he has.
And he was out, Mr. Faulkner. We made
I'm
something work.
not arguing.
So that he could remain out. And this isn't his first time. If it was your first time, I'd be real empathetic right now. But this is your second time. And one of the readings was 0.12. So there's no doubt in my mind you've had alcohol in your system.
No, I took some, all I took was a little bit of, Roman Tussin. Just a little bit of Roman Tussin. I ain't drank no alcohol. Roman Tussin, that's all I drank, a little bit of Roman Tussin. I was sick. I ain't drank no alcohol in about 4 months or 5 months. I got an emotionally impaired son. And my wife died.
And I'm sorry for your loss, sir. I know that could be a big traumatic situation for you. That's why I'm concerned at your truthfulness right now. Because that's a lot. I'm sure your wife was the primary caregiver for your son too, right?
Right, she helped me, yeah.
So she was the primary caregiver. She passes away. That's a lot of stressors on your life.
I know I got to deal with it.
Right. And we want to help you deal with it.
So
But
what's the best thing you could do for me then? What would be the best, you think?
Will be the drug court program. But can I trust you to be out? Because if you violate the alcohol tether again, they just gonna put you right back in and it take that.
I ain't gonna violate it again. All my life, I was born in Alabama. All my life, I never heard of Roman Tussin. You know, I never heard of Roman Tussin would violate the teller. I just quit drinking like he told me. I ain't know nothing about no Roman Tussin violating the teller. Then the whole time I learned that out since I've been down here in jail asking these guys questions. They say stuff like that will violate the teller. I ain't never known in my life. I was born in Alabama. I ain't never heard of nothing like that. Now I know not to do it again. I ain't never heard of no alcohol violate the teller for Roman Tussin. I swear I haven't. My
I
wife
told you I Googled it and it said Robitussin does not have alcohol. Would you believe that?
Well, no, I believe you. I had nothing to do with comb my hair in, so I don't even know what not to click off the tether. I haven't drank anything. I haven't drank a drop of no alcohol whatsoever. The guy who picked me up, he was been monitoring me. He told me, he'd tell you I wasn't drinking no alcohol. The guy who picked me up and brought me in. I ain't had no alcohol. Since I had no, I swear I haven't had no alcohol.
Okay.
I drank
it does contain it. So, all right. Mr. Williams.
Yes, ma'am.
You cannot drink. But since Mr. Griffin, y'all willing to work with him if he gets in the program?
Without a doubt, Your Honor. If he wants to help, we'll be more than willing to provide the help.
Okay. So, Mr. Williams, in order for you to get into this program, you have to plead guilty to the OWI. Are you prepared to do that today?
Well, I was saying, when will I get out of jail? Well, I can take care of my son.
Sir, she's not bargaining with you. First, she wants to know if you want to plead guilty or not. And she's sympathetic to why you are suffering, and she'll do the best she can for you.
Okay, I want to plead guilty.
There's no promises.
Okay, I'll plead guilty to it.
All right. Because I'm going to ask you a line of questions, and Your attorney's advising you because I can't bargain with you. That's not how the court works, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Williams, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down, sir. Do you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
No.
That was Mr. Faulkner. You didn't talk to him about your case and about your rights in the breakout room?
Yeah.
Okay. He talked to you about the fact that you have the right to have an attorney and you have all the issues that could arise from you with this particular matter?
Yeah.
Okay. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking the guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Well, if I plead not guilty, what will happen to me?
That means that you can either have a bench or a jury trial. A bench trial is before myself as the trier and finder of fact, or you can have a jury trial. That's when 6 citizens of the city of Detroit come in and they hear the same facts and evidence and they make a decision based off of that.
Well, if I plead to a bench trial, a jury trial, when will I get out? I need to see my son. Okay, I say, I go for a jury trial. Maybe.
Do we go back in the breakout room, Yana?
You can, but before he goes back in, let me tell him, my courtroom is here particularly, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. You'll be the 5th person on my list for a jury trial. I had 2 dates for the rest of the year. No, listen, Mr. Williams, I had 2 dates for the rest of the year. If you do a jury trial, the court is going to put him on an alcohol tether, but the next time he violates, he's going to be in jail until the jury trial date.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead. And you want to talk to Mr. Faulkner?
Well, if he wants to plead not guilty, understanding that you're gonna put him back out on the teller today, I'd ask for the jury trial, Your
You
Honor.
want the jury trial?
Yeah.
He's going to have to worry about an attorney either through you or through his own.
Okay. Yes, he does need an attorney, so I have to get him an attorney assigned. That means when you get out, sir, you're gonna have to call the courtroom so that I can get some information to get a judge assigned to you.
Okay.
So, the court is going to, he doesn't want to participate in the program, case manager Griffin, I'm sorry. He wants to have a jury trial. So the court is going to be very clear though, Mr. Williams, with you. If you get another positive testing on the alcohol tether, I'm going to leave you in jail until your jury trial date. I don't have any jury trial dates this year. That means if you test positive next week, you're going to stay there until there's a jury trial date available.
Okay.
That may be 2023. I just want to make it very clear. And I'm
All
not
right.
gonna hit you. You're going to sit there until 2023 when I can
Okay.
handle it.
All right.
All right. If there's nothing further, I'm going to release him on alcohol tether for the last time. First positive, he will be sitting in the Wayne County Jail until his jury trial.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hold on. We do have to set another day, so keep that August 8th day. I don't know. So if I put that final. Yeah, until, I just have to keep there until we have it right. So we call the courtroom, and we call the courtroom to sign the council. Doesn't matter, we need to do that day. So when they call, like, they may not know everything. You don't know everything.
3.
Oh, there we go.
Now, Mr. Watson, I need you to mute yourself until it's their time to go on, okay? He has one more person to speak to.
Okay. I think I'm muted.
We're ready on both cases, Your Honor. I don't think Williams came out yet, but. Yeah, okay, we're all ready.
All right, Mr. DeJuan Williams, I'm gonna call your matter, okay?
Okay.
Now calling the matter of the people versus DeJuan Williams. This is ticket number P1199143. Count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, sir?
Dewan Williams.
The honor, it's my understanding there's a written recommendation for dismissal. He's paid civil infraction that went along with these matters.
Yes. At this time, I do have in front of me the dismissal of these 2 matters because he did pay the civil infraction. So the court is going to grant that and dismiss these matters. So make sure you always have your plates and everything up to date as well as insurance, okay?
I do, and I will.
All right, now you're all set, sir. Thank you. Have a good day.
You
Did
too.
you have some bond money or anything, Mr. Williams? I see this was an arraignment on a bench warrant.
It was. I don't think I paid. I don't remember paying anything.
Okay, cool. All right, I just want to make sure if it's any bond money, it'll be returned to you, okay, sir?
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
You too, thank you.
You can't get a picture.
All right, Mr. Watson.
Yes.
Now call the matters of the people versus Torad or Tarano Watson. This is ticket
Torano.
Torano, and some of these matters say Toron, but they're also Mr. Watson. Case number 207175712, improper plates. Case number 207175713, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Case number 271757111, drove while license not valid or improper license. Case number SP 103800101, 1 count drove while license suspended. Case number SP 1038012, drove without cycle endorsement moped license. Case number SX 2717071, 1 count drove without license, not valid or improper license. Case number SX 2717072, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, sir?
Torano Watson.
Now, there's an offer. My client would plead to 2 charges. I believe it's either unregistered or improper plates. My client accepts that offer.
Is that right, Mr. Watson?
Correct.
If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Watson, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have the trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Watson, I want to take your attention back to the date of October the 4th of 2020. At that time, were you driving a Acura in the area of Auto Drive, West Auto Drive, and Eileen Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was it unregistered at the Secretary of State's office at that time?
Yes, ma'am. At the moment it was.
And did you have improper plates also because you had failed to renew or re-register your vehicle at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
You know? Satisfied?
Excuse me, Judge.
I said satisfied, sir?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to count 2 and 3 of ticket 207-17571. I'm going to dismiss count 1 as the remaining counts, SX 2717007, counts 1 and 2, SP 1038010, counts 1 and 2 as well. Sir, do you have any other outstanding tickets or fines?
Not with you. Just one in Dearborn, and I'm gonna go take care of that too.
I'll have my clerk look something up real quick. Hold tight. Statement fee. Woo!
Oh, she said, "Ooh."
Yeah, your
She
license
looked at
back,
that.
sir?
You said, I want my license back.
No, I said, do you have your license back?
Not currently. I'm working on getting it back, Your Honor.
One of the reasons you don't have it back is because it looks like you've paid all your costs and fines pretty much. Yeah, a couple of civil infractions. You have like $666 worth of civil infractions, but you also have reinstatement fees.
With the Secretary of State. That's the pay the reinstatement.
Did you post a bond, Mr. Watson?
Yes.
How much is your bond?
It was only $100 mine.
Okay.
The reinstatement fees are $45 a piece. You have
Okay.
35 to pay. That's like 1,000 and some odd. I know. See, Mr. Watson, because you're at the end of my docket, so I can lecture you a little bit. You've done a good job. It looks like you're paying for most of your costs and fines. You still owe a little bit of money over out there. But those reinstatement fees, until you pay them, they will not let you get your license back. And you had
I understand.
that have reinstatement fees on them, Mr. Watson. You owe a ton of money still. You can't keep getting all these tickets and then you get further and further into the hole because that's not an easy amount of money. I know it's not, you know?
Correct.
Okay, but there's nothing I can do with reinstatement fees because those go to the Secretary of State's office. So I can't help you there, and they will not give you your license back until you pay all those. The best I can do today is I'm not gonna charge you any additional costs and fines because you still owe some, you have a few more civil infraction tickets that you still need to pay on, and you have all those reinstatement fees, and you will not be able to get your license back until you pay all those reinstatement fees. Okay, Mr. Watson?
I understand.
Your Honor, I'd actually be allowed to pay the $100 to couple about reinstatement fees or something. He has a bond, $100.
Oh, yeah, the $100 can help pay some of those reinstatement fees if you want, Mr. Watson.
I would love for that to be applied.
Okay, we'll have that applied, because That's the best
Say
I
it's
can give you
not
today, okay?
doing much. Thank you.
Your Honor, can I say something to my client real quick?
You can, absolutely.
Sir, those
Yes.
reinstatement fees, you just can't get your license till you pay them. There's not a warrant out
Understood.
for your arrest. There's no warrant, just if you're driving, then they'll get you. But if you're not driving, they're not gonna do anything. But if you want your license, you gotta pay them, okay?
Okay, understood.
You can pay them off one at a
Thank you, sir.
time or, whatever you can do, but, it's gotta be paid.
I'm gonna work on it. Thank you,
All
sir.
right. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. You have a good day, sir, okay?
Y'all too. Thank you.
Welcome.
Good luck on it, buddy.
All right now.